back to my YouTube channel, and now I'm with Dana, the winner of Asia's Next Top Model Cycle C.
Beyond limits.
Ooh, yes, beyond limits, because this is beyond limits, right? We are here in New York City, girl. So I'm so blessed. I'm glad that you are okay for me to interview you.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, thank you so much for meeting me and letting me know like a lot.
I wanted to meet you for so long.
Oh, really?
Because your content seems so funny. I'm like, gosh, she must be so fun to be around.
Aww. It's just a face.
She's really boring in
Like
life.
pretending. I'm fake. Anyways, today we're gonna talk about Dana. Hello. Alright. How are you?
I'm good. Well, actually I'm tired because New York Fashion Week and I've been running around to castings all the time. So this is my moment to chill with you.
Yes, thank you so much as well. Like she come all the way after the casting. So yeah, I'm so blessed. Anyways, so how it feels winning the third Asia's Next Top Model title from Thailand?
Oh,
right?
Yeah, no, so we've had a lot of Thai winners. I actually, when I joined Asia's Next Top Model, I was like, oh, I'm not gonna win because there's so many Thai winners. But then I realized that that's like a negative mindset, you know, like so. I was like, no, you know what? Like I can do this. I can win this. So like, I was really happy that I won. And I'm like in good company. I mean, Tawan and Jessica are both like amazingly strong models as well. So. I'm proud. I'm proud to represent Thailand.
Yeah. Oh, wow, you're the winner.
Yes.
So, okay, we're gonna flash back a little bit. Like, what made you decide to become a model?
I feel like I've always liked photography and art. Like my dad, like growing up, he like drive me to like all the art museums, like everywhere. And then I feel like, you know, I used to dance and I used to play a lot of sports too. So I've always been like very into like movement with my body. So I feel like it is kind of like everything comes together, you know, like my friends loved taking photos too, and then we were into fashion, so we would just like put like crazy stuff on and then do like a timer and then run and like do crazy poses and stuff like that. So I don't know, it was something I did for fun with my friends, and I feel very lucky that it's something I get paid to do.
Right?
Like when I was younger, I would just do like stupid makeup and then take like selfies with my camera.
When you go to the casting, what do you even think? Is it Asia's Next Top Model is your dream? That like, why do you want to join a competition?
So I did the first like casting and then I dropped out because I got really nervous because like, you know, like reality TV competition, I was like, oh my god, what if I go on TV and I look stupid? You know, what if everyone's like, oh, you're such a...
Sorry. Okay. I have to dance first. I'm sorry if I get nervous. I have to dance first. Okay.
People gonna think that I'm crazy, whatever it is, I don't care. I have to get the energy back.
Okay, let's do it.
You know, what if you are there and people are like, oh my god, she's such a bad model, or you know, you say like stupid things. So I dropped out after the first like casting, and then
when was the first casting? Is it for the season 6 or what?
for season 6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then like a month later, my boyfriend and I broke up. And I was like, you know what? Who cares? I was like, let's just do it. And then I went back to the like casting. I jumped into the casting again, and then I did it. And so yeah, it was meant to be, I guess.
Thank you for the breaking up.
I know,
That
right?
me. Oh my god. No, I mean like, you know, it's more like, you know, we're single, let's do something.
Well, yeah, I feel like, you know, when you're like with someone and you're happy, you're more like comfortable and stuff. But then when I'm single, I always feel like, why not?
Yeah.
Just do it.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Yeah. That's good. It's a good breakup then.
Yeah.
It's good. You're right.
Oh, it's good to win.
So how is it in
best revenge.
Yeah, but how is it in the competition? When you saw Cindy Bishop and Yusai, what is your first impression when you finally met them in person when you were in a competition?
Holy shit. No, I mean like, I remember seeing Yusai on like America's Next Top Model, so I already knew who he was, and like, I mean, he's such a great photographer. He's so great to work with, like iconic
Yes.
Yes. And Cindy, I mean, she's just one of the most professional people I've ever seen. Like, she gets to set, she hits the poses, she knows her lines, she's like, and she looks amazing while she does everything.
Yes.
So it's like, it was incredible to watch them work, you know, like, because them together is such a power team.
Yeah, they both are power team. Is there anything that you regret, or like what part of the challenge that you wanted to redo again?
I wish I hadn't been so scared at the beginning. Because, you know, I feel like if, like, the first 3 episodes, like, I don't really say a lot because I was so scared. I was always so scared that I was gonna be eliminated and look stupid, or be, like, look bad in the photo shoot or something. And then after I think it was after the wrestling challenge, I was like, no, I have to go in. I have to, like, 100%.
All the way.
Yeah,
like,
you know? So I wish I'd been more myself at the beginning. You know, like in my interviews, they were like, oh, like, how did the photo shoot go? And I was like, okay. I was like, it was okay. But I didn't, you know.
But like, the fact that you are part of the Loud Girls.
I know, I was
Right?
loud with them, and then when they, like, on camera, I was like,
oh.
yeah, I know. I was just so worried I would say something stupid or something wrong. I'm just scared. And I feel like I should, don't be scared in life, because you're just wasting your time, missed opportunities. I'm glad that I realized to just
Yeah. Which is, that's good, you know, like, it's like a dark horse, like, you don't have to join all the drama in the beginning, you know what I mean? Right, so like,
What drama?
Like, I'm just gonna watch first, yes, okay, it's all that, okay, this is my time, you know? Is it part of your strategy or something like that? Which photo shoot result you like the most in Asia's Next Top Model?
Ooh. Definitely not the dog one. That's the one I almost got eliminated. I know. I think the Subaru one, the orange, when I'm on top of the car.
Oh, the one that I just
Yeah,
watched.
I think that was my favorite because I loved the wig and I felt very like badass.
Cool,
on the
yeah,
car.
badass, yeah.
That one or the wrestling one.
Okay.
Because I thought the 80s wrestling styling is like so fun. I mean, the 80s is so crazy. But so fun.
Like,
Like, my hair was so
it's
huge.
like, it's like you're dragging, right? Like
Yes! Who wants to look normal at a photo shoot? Might as well look
It's
crazy.
boring.
No.
What was the lowest or hardest moment when you were competing in the show?
I think there were 2. I think the first one was when Jack got eliminated. She's a girl from the Philippines because we got so close on the show. I love that girl so much. I still talk to her now, actually. She's such a good model too. She's amazing. And I think when Pim got eliminated as well, because we were like the 2 Thai girls in top 5. And I remember when she got eliminated, she came up to me, she was like, damn, you have to win this for us, for Thailand. And I was like, oh my god. You know, in a competition to have someone that supports you like that is very special, you know. And Pim was always there for me, I was always there for her, and same with Jack. And like when they both left, I mean, I was the last one left in the Loud Girls room. I remember like the last few days, like I was just in the room alone until the Loud Girls room just became like, imagine like we're all so loud and all of a sudden it's just silent. It was really upsetting for me actually, like the top 3, and I was just in the room alone thinking about like my friends that went home.
Thank God it's already passed, yeah. Thank God.
I told you I'm an emotional cancer.
I can feel that too, you know, like she's about to cry, like really like red ears on the nose, you know, and cheek. Alright, long short story. You win, and then you get signed contract with Storm.
Yes.
How long and how is it?
So that was like a 3-month contract through Asia's Next Top Model. So it's not, you don't sign with Storm, you sign like through the network kind of.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was in London, and to be honest, I didn't have the best experience. I kind of, well, I'm just gonna be honest, I have like no bad feelings towards them because it's in the past, but I kind of felt like once I got there, they didn't really care that I was in town. I don't know, like a lot of my emails, like they didn't answer my emails, and
Okay.
yeah. And I mean, I didn't think that I would like go to London and make like $1 million, but like I felt kind of alone in London once I got there. So
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe it was just like a bad season, bad timing, I don't know, but didn't really have a great experience in London.
Okay.
But I'm gonna go back to work in London like maybe this year, so let's see if it's a better time. You know? Yeah.
And then after that, you moved to Milan.
So I was working in Berlin for a bit, which was really fun. I love Berlin. And then I was just in Milan earlier this year. That was really fun too. I met a lot of really cool like models. I feel like models have like a bitchy stereotype, but whenever I like meet a group of models, like we have so much fun, you know, like cooking together, having drinks together, dressing up together. I've made a lot of friends like modeling around Europe. And even like being in New York here and modeling, I feel like I've met so many really cool girls.
I think it's about like how you vibing with other girls, you know, like there is a lot of like different kind of people that you want, but like it's about the attraction, love of attraction.
Yes. Because there are definitely like girls, you know, walk into castings are like,
oh wow.
And you know, they don't talk to anyone. But then I feel like some girls are like, oh, like, hi, where are you from? So it's, okay.
So tell the followers about what happens in Milan that you almost get that job.
Oh my
please
God.
Do. You have to be more like snobbish, like showing up. Please.
It was such,
please, Dana, come on.
It was such bad timing though. Like I was in Milan, almost got Prada, almost got Gucci, but I tested positive for COVID, and all of my job options got canceled because, you know, you don't know if you're gonna feel better, if you're gonna get worse, like what's gonna happen, so everything is gone.
Damn, so Dana almost got the Prada and Gucci fashion show just because you tested positive.
Yeah, well, because like, you know, they can't wait for you to get better. They're like, oh, we'll just delay the show until Dana feels better.
Wow, such a diva.
I know.
So Prada, Gucci, please listen. You know, Dana is here. You know, and already like negative. Maybe hello.
I'm vaccinated and I'm in New York and I'm ready to work.
Yeah, she's ready to fly everywhere you call her. Okay. So next, so you always say you're half Thai and half American.
Yeah.
But basically, where do you live since you were born? In the US or like Thai?
I actually was born in Hong Kong and I went to school in Hong Kong. And then we would always go to Thailand to visit my grandmother. So I actually like, I know I sound like very American, but like my soul is Asian for sure. You know, like when I'm in America, when people do things, I'm like,
So you were telling us that you always been like Asian blood, like still, you know, Asian pride.
Yeah. I feel like, you know, just like growing up in Hong Kong, having my Thai mother, you know, I feel even my dad, I feel like is more Asian than white. He's lived in Hong Kong for so long, and his Thai is really good. His Cantonese is really good. Like he has a Hong Kong passport. He gave up his American passport, so he's like, he prefers Asia. He doesn't want to go back to America.
So what are you now?
I know. That's why like people always ask me now. A powerful Asian American.
Oh wow, I love that answer. Okay, so now you're in the US, right? So how is it in the modeling industry in New York? And what is the challenges that you're facing?
Well, actually, like 4 or 5 years ago, I came to New York and I tried to sign with an agency. But I think that the modeling like industry is very different back then, because when like in that time people looked at me, they're like, oh, like you don't really look Asian, you don't really look white, you don't really look anything, so we don't know how to sell you. But I feel like now it's all about like inclusive, like diverse, like all cultures, all like skin tones, all everything. So like I feel very like more like welcome this time in New York. Like a few years ago they were just kind of like, what are you? So I feel really happy and excited to be here. You know, I've only been here for like 2 months now.
Oh wow, just 2 months.
Yeah.
And how is it so far?
Really exciting.
So how many casting have you done?
Oh my god, too many. A lot.
Uh-huh.
I did a shoot for Hourglass Cosmetics.
Ooh.
So I don't know when that's coming out, but it was really fun to like, cause like, you know, it's like sometimes you book a job, you don't even know the brand, you're like, oh whatever. But I was like, I know. So that was really fun. And then so now it's New York Fashion Week, and it's my first New York Fashion Week.
Woohoo!
And yeah, oh my god, it'd be like a dream come true to walk New York Fashion Week, you know.
You know.
Actually, like my first casting for New York Fashion Week was yesterday, and they make you write out your name and your phone number and everything, and my hand was like, finally. I know, I was shaking.
Even just the casting is like already so happy, like oh my god, like I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be the same like experience, like you know.
Yeah. I hope like my name wasn't too like messy, but I was like,
okay, I'm pretty sure you'll be so excited to join New York Fashion Weeks. Anyway, does Asia's Next Top Model really help you in the modeling industry, like in London, in New York? In New York.
Mm-hmm.
Do they really see you like, oh, like you're the winner of Asia's Next Top Model? Is there like something, you know, privilege from that?
I think for the industry, to be honest, I don't know if they care too much anymore, because I feel like there's so many influencers, so many people with like a big following now on social media that like, you know, they don't really look at that anymore. But I think that when you do a show like Asia's Next Top Model, you're prepared for anything. Like seriously, like the crazy shoots, the feeling tired but pushing through, like I think it helps me.
It's more like for the mentality, like make you more stronger, like ready to facing the world, the real world. Wow.
I'm like, do you have a snake, a crocodile? You want me to climb the building? You want me to anything? You know, like I feel like this show was so intense, and like I was so nervous that now when I go to set, I'm like,
this is nothing.
I'm like, this is fine. This is fine. You know.
Okay. So Asia's Next Top Model does help you in terms of the mentality, right?
Yeah. And like kind of giving you the confidence, because you know, like modeling, you need a lot of confidence.
Yes.
You know, because there's so many times when people will like, they don't believe it, and you have to show them like, no, you want to hire me. Yeah.
So far, what is your biggest achievement in terms of career besides winning the Asia's Next Top Model title?
Well, I have a show that just came out on Disney Plus.
Ooh.
Yeah, you know what's funny though is, so the director of the series, he invited me to audition because he saw me on Asia's Next Top Model and was like, oh, I'll invite her to audition, she seems nice. And then I auditioned, and I went through the auditions and I got the part.
Ooh.
So it's a 13-episode drama series on Disney Plus about the Siamese twins.
It's gonna be out.
It's out already.
It's out already?
Yeah, so we're on episode 8 now.
Ooh.
Yeah.
How is it the experience? And do you prefer to become a model or actress? Make up your mind. Make up your mind.
It was a really fun experience. I mean, I feel like shooting a show, like modeling show, drama show, like it's very tiring. Like, you know, you have to wake up at like 5 in the morning. Maybe you shoot until like 11 p.m. and do that for like a lot of days, and it's really tiring. But if you really want it, like you do it.
Yeah.
You know, and I love like getting into character. For me, like modeling and acting is kind of the same, but modeling is like short acting.
Yes.
You know, like when you have a photo shoot, you're like, oh, today I am a badass, like in like leather, and that's the photo. And then like acting is just like doing that for like more days, you know, like more character and everything.
Yeah, and longer, and then you have to remember the script.
Yeah.
How you build the emotions with your partner, something like so.
But I think I prefer acting to be honest. I do more acting these days.
Yes.
Actually.
And by the way, she went for an acting class here.
I did a month of acting classes, and they were very hard, but I loved it.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
good. Do you want to spill anything, like, you know, like